Hello, hello. Milan Lewis is here again. This is take two of my live broadcast today, which somehow ended up without sound. So if you can hear me right now, please tell me that you hear and that you can hear me, so I will know that I can continue with this recording. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about winning the money game. As a wealth architect and financial freedom mentor for powerful women, I'm very passionate about helping women to win the money game. And I want to start with just general attitude toward money, because I recently read the article where this coach was referring to money as a financial oxygen. And I want to tell you that I personally do not believe or do not have this attitude toward money. I don't believe that money is financial oxygen. The way I perceive money is just like money. It's no thing. To me, money is a available neutral energy, and we all give this energy the meaning that we choose to give. So for me, money is available energy, neutral energy, and I believe that there is a way to win the money game. And one of the important aspects of winning the money game, or any game, is to have the skill and to know the rules of the game. So the skill that I want to talk today about, one of the important skills of winning the money game, is effective money management. Because like with any game, you need to lead, right? You are the CEO of your life, and if you have a business, CEO of your business, and you need to be in a leadership position, whether it's leading your offers or leading the enthusiasm with your employees, with your team, or leading with your money. So money will support your goal, support your vision, instead of being a block on in your efforts to have a joyful and fulfilling life. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for letting me know that you can hear me. Thank you. So that's another example that you should never give up. If you cannot go through the door, find a window to enter. Right? So anyway, so I'm talking about one of the most important skills in the money game, which is effective money management. And one of the most important aspects of effective money management is developing financial discipline, because we all have patterns in life, and if we talk about money in patterns in the way we spend money and in the way we save money, and you can just have these patterns subconsciously, or you can consciously direct the pattern that you want to develop. Because as you know, every time we think, we plan. It's like planning the event. And if you think that if you worry, if you focus on your worries, specifically money worries, that's what will happen. Or if you focus on specific actions that you need to take to improve your situation, that's where your energy will go. So one of the most important aspects of financial discipline that leads to creating wealth and becoming financially independent is your ability to save. And saving it seems like such a boring topic. Of course, you have to have savings. But what I want to mention is that for me, savings is exciting aspect of money management, because for me, saving means paying yourself first. And I like to pay myself first, because if I focus on only bills and expenses that I incur, I will I will feel that this is something that I should do, I have to do, and it's not exciting. When I focus on paying myself first and what this savings will help me to achieve in life, it makes it much more pleasant to develop this habit. So when I talk about paying yourself first, and by the way, there is a great book called Profit First, where the author talks about importance of contributing toward profits first and spending whatever left. I just want to tell you that, and I hope you will not take it personally, but from my perspective, there is a very simple observation between poor people and rich people. Poor people spend their money first and save what's left, sometimes nothing. Rich people save their money first and spend what's left. It's really that simple. So I want you to be in the category of rich people, so you will be able to become richer every month and every year. And how do you become richer every month and every year? Make sure that you pay yourself first, that you contribute toward your savings, and then you manage whatever left. You manage to cover your lifestyle expenses. And there are different suggestions for allocating money towards savings. You can choose to allocate 10%. Hi, Sashka, thank you for being here. You can choose to allocate 10% of your current gross income, no matter what, right? So you know that 10% is your salary of your income, no matter what. If you can allocate more, good for you. But try not to go below 10%. I know that sometimes you in a situation when you manage your expenses when it's just enough. So then allocate maybe 1% or 2%. Ideally, it would be 10%. And what is important here, to do something, to allocate something, not wait until your situation will change and, you know, you will be in a better position. And I know it's not always easy. And that's why I like to say that people who are willing to do what other want will have what other don't. So it's an attitude, it's a willingness to do something that you find you think is important. So one suggestion to start contributing towards saving is to contribute at least 10% of your gross income. Another way of seeing this is something that's called 70-30 rule. So when you decide that 70% of your income would be spent on your lifestyle expenses, period, 70%. And then 30% of your income will go toward 10% towards savings, 10% toward charities of your choice, and 10% toward investments. So you decide which discipline will fit better your current life situation. But when I hear from women saying that I want to be wealthy and I want to become financially independent, where do I start? My answer is start where you are right now. Start with paying yourself first. Start with developing emergency fund account. You know, I don't like to call it a rainy day because in my experience, it's very important to have this emergency fund account, because usually when you plan something, you know, it may not even be needed. But if it happens in your life, like it happened recently in my life when I really needed emergency fund account, and I realized how important it was for my peace of mind to have it, you will avoid stress and you know, unnecessary painful experiences. For example, fairly recently, my daughter was in a situation that she needed a surgery for her neck, and we had a choice to have a traditional surgery that is covered by medical insurance, but would be very invasive and have possibly really dangerous consequences, or to have an experimental surgery that is not covered by medical insurance, but will have a minimum invasive effect, and hopefully without any consequences. That was a moment for me to realize how important it is to have the financial discipline, because I had emergency fund, and I didn't think twice which way we're gonna go, because I knew that if that's what will allow her to have less invasive operation, of course I will help her if needed, because she didn't have enough. It was a significant amount. So that was a moment for me to say, I'm glad, thanks God, I have financial discipline, I have emergency fund, and I will be able to help her. Now, I will talk more about specifics of emergency fund and other accounts that I suggest to my clients to have. But for now, I just want to tell you that the minimum in your emergency fund that I recommend would be 3 to 6 months, preferably more, but at least 3 to 6 months worth of your monthly lifestyle expenses would be something that I would highly recommend you to have. So that's it for now. This was Take Two today, and I just want to tell you that if you're ready to win your money game and you want my support, let's talk. All right. So that's it for now, and I'm sending you much love and blessings. Have a beautiful day.